So guys, here our HSRP lab. So dynamically we'll configure, and earlier we did as a dynamically. So preemption is not working in that case. Preemption is not working. Whenever we do the reachability of here, it will be happen through this reachability is happen. Even though we shut down this interface. So what we'll do now, we'll enable here I through IP route command statically we configured static routing will do, and here we'll do the dynamic routing, here dynamic routing, and here we'll do the static routing. Then it will be work preemption and HSRP lab will be perfectly, it will work. We'll check now. Config terminal. Before that, we'll use no shutdown for that interface. Fast Ethernet 0x1 interface is no shutdown. Now exit from here. So make a reachability for this entire prefixes. I'll use a default route IP route 0.0.0.0 and 0.0.0.0.0, and next hop IP address is 11.1.1.1. So now you can check here, it's active router. For this interface, and here also config terminal IP route 0.0.0.0 and 0.0.0.0, and next hop IP address is 12.1.1.2, and we'll advertise the LAN prefix through statically config terminal IP route 192.168.10.0 and 0.0. Wildcard use 255.255.255.0, and next hop IP address for this interface and this interface. We have to use two interfaces 11.1.1.1. If we'll use this interface, if we are not using, again we'll face the issue, and for that we'll use two default gateways, two static routings will enable. Now try to ping, the ping is happen. So for that we configured here default route. As you know, what is the reason behind the default route? We discussed in previous video. Go through that. Now the continuous ping was happen. Which one is the active router? You check. Show standby. So this is the active router. The reason behind is it has a 101 priority. Based on the priority, it is elected as the active router. Got it? Guys, understood or not? Based on which criteria it is elected as a active router. Are you there? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
So based on which criteria it is elected as a active router, and this one is the standby. Show standby brief. This router state is standby. Based on which criteria?
The priority and IP address.
Yeah, priority. Priority is less compared to this router. Now, if this interface is down, fast Ethernet 0x1. So still we are able to ping. If you want to check, through how we are pinging trace at. So 192.168 10.1 through this interface we can able to reach. So we'll shut down this interface now. Continuous ping. We'll shut down that interface. Interface fast Ethernet 0/1 shut down. Now this port is down. Now check here. So we cannot able to reach because this router still show standby. Standby router is unknown. This interface is down. What we'll do once we'll reload the entire devices, right? Reload and reload and reload it. Just save the configuration and reload it. So request timeout. Config terminal. And now check. Before the reload also, this interface is down. Still interface is down. So standby. This router is active router and this router is standby router. So standby router. Initial state interface is down. I'll make it as a on. Config terminal. Interface fast Ethernet 0/1 and no shutdown. I'll use as a no shutdown. So standby. You can check it is listening state, speaking state, speaking state, speaking, down, init, listening, speaking. In speaking state means the election criteria is happening. Speaking, you can check here. Still this router is active router only. But this is came to the standby state only. Even though it has a priority is 101. It has a priority is 101. Still it is stuck in which state? Standby state only. It means it's a standby router, even though it is have a best priority. If you are using here 10 Mbps link and here you are using 2 Mbps link, still it is stuck as a, so our traffic is moving from, now you can check trace at. So through this interface we are reaching now. So 2 Mbps we are using. Even though we have this active router now working fine also, this interface is came up, but this router is not came to the active router. It is not now is rollback. It is not take as a rollback from standby to active. The reason behind is, what is the reason? Just give me. Anyone have any answers for that? The preemption is disabled. If you enable the preemption, So whichever the router having the highest priority, that router interface, LAN interface is down. If that router is preemption is by default disabled in that, it won't came back the active state. If the preemption is enabled, then only it will be come back to the active. Config terminal interface fast. What I will do, I'll enable the preemption. So within a seconds, it will be take a rollback. Everyone got it or not? The reason of preemption. ఏం లేదు, ఏదైతే router కి ప్రియారిటీ తక్కువ ఉంటుందో ఆ రౌటర్ యాక్టివ్ గా కాదే కాదు, ఎక్కువ ఉన్నా కాదు తక్కువ ఉన్నా కాదు, ఎప్పుడు ప్రియంషన్ డిజేబుల్ ఉంటాయి. ఆ ప్రియంషన్ పని అంతే. ఏదైతే విచ్ వన్ ఈస్ ద హైయెస్ట్ ప్రియారిటీ, ఇట్ విల్ బి మూవ్ టు ది యాక్టివ్ రౌటర్. కన్ఫిగ్ టర్మినల్ ఇంటర్ఫేస్ ఫాస్ట్ ఇథర్నెట్ 0/1. సో స్టాండ్ బై 10 and just enable the preemption. So now you can check. It take as a rollback HSRP because it has a highest priority. Do show standby because of highest priority. It is came back as a active router. That is what. Understood or not? Again, I'll use here. I'll remove the preemption and I'll shut down this interface. Now check this as a active router. Show standby. Now this is an active router. Now check this one is a init state because this is a standby router. It is not find out the standby router also. Show standby brief with this command. So which one is the standby router? This router is unknown. You don't know which one is the standby router because reachability is not there. In between, reachability is not there. That is the reason we are not used here dynamic routing protocol. If you make a reachability, then he knows which one is the active router, which one is the standby router. It will be rollback. That is the reason preemption is not working on that role. So that is the reason we have taken this statically we enable routing path here. Again, what I will do, I'll use no shutdown command. So actually I disable the preemption again. Preemption is disabled. Still preemption is disabled. Do show standby. Preemption is disabled. Once you will enable the preemption, it will be rollback. It will be take a rollback. Standby 10 preemption. Now you can check. Guys, everyone understood? If everything is working fine, if what happen if this interface is goes down? If this interface is goes down, if with the basis of preemption, if this interface also goes down, this will be came to the active. If what happen if this interface is goes down, how this router will know? This is the active router. We can able to communicate. Still, we can able to communicate with traceat. Can do with 192.168. This is active router. That is the reason earlier this is active router. Now this one is the active router. That is the reason we can able to reach through likewise. If this interface is down, WAN interface is down, what happened? So now we'll shut down that interface. Before that, we'll continue ping, we'll put ping 1.1.1.1 and we'll use -t. As we can able to reach through this gateway. If this interface is goes down, interface fast Ethernet 0 by 0 shut down. Now check the reachability is gone, but still this router is active. So IP interface brief, we can check this interface administratively down. WAN interface show standby. This is the active router. This one is the active router and this one is the low. This router is a standby router. You know, reachability is there. LAN reachability, entire thing is happened, but WAN reachability is gone. Then what is the issue? How can we troubleshoot it? If this issue, how we can troubleshoot it? If you are interested, I'll explain the concept. Otherwise, today we'll bind up the session. Guys, are you there? If you want to excited to know what is the how we can troubleshoot it. If WAN interface is down, how we can able to troubleshoot it? If LAN interface is down, active is not become as a standby is not become as a active router. We have a preemption option. With the basis of preemption, we can achieve the goal at LAN location. But if WAN location is down, the WAN interfaces uplink is are down, uplink is down, then how you will troubleshoot it? Up to here, no issue. But now in this case, this interface is down. How you will troubleshoot it? Yes or no?
Yes, sure.
Rikvita,
Yes, Salim.
have you got it? The concept or
Yes,
not?
Salim. Yeah, maybe in tomorrow's class we can go through that.
Okay. Fine, no issue. Interface, fast Ethernet, 0 by 0, 0 by 1 interface. Sorry, standby 10 and track fast Ethernet 0 by 0. Only one command. Only one command will use. For this command, this router will become as an active router. He will reduce the WAN interface. Standby interface fast Ethernet 0 by 1 standby 10 and track fast Ethernet will tracking the WAN interfaces. For this command, it will reduce automatically the priority of 10. It will be reduced up to 10 with this command. That much only. So standby. So here you can check. It will be state down. It will be reduced. Determine 10. Now priority is 91. That one only. So we have to enable the preemption also for that. Preemption and track. then this router will become as a active for this command. Now you can check show standby. Now this router is came up. Still the WAN interface is down. So user cannot know. User not experienced, he's facing any issues. Now this interface also came up, no issue. Interface fast Ethernet 0 by 0, no shutdown. Now active router. Now earlier this one is the active router. Now check here, router 1 is now active. Now check here, this one is a standby. Now WAN interface goes down also, no issue. Now this router is standby. If again I'll do, use shutdown command. So this router will become as a now standby router. Do show standby. Speaking state. Speak. It will be struck in standby. It will move to the active. Now check here, active, roll back. With track command. This command. So this much only for HSRP done. Do you have any questions? I'll stop the